Time for the Drumdums Complete VHS Collection. Here we go. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Many of you know that I have been in like VHS mode for quite a few months now. I've been on this huge VHS kick probably for like maybe the last year, but I've acquired quite a collection. So like what you see on the screen right now, you can see that VHS makes up like a big part of my backdrop. I actually kind of plug these movies into my backdrop. I have a shelf that I made and I put it on my wall because I'm getting so many now. But yeah, I figured now's a good time to do a complete VHS collection without making the video like too long. So anyway, let's get started. So these four right here are the ones that I display on the background. I'm not gonna go like into too much detail on these movies. I've done VHS hauls in the past for all these, so I'm just gonna quickly show you them all. These four were on the on Jolene back there, the RCA Color Track 2000 1983 model. Psycho 3, love this movie. Stallone Cobra, one of my favorite Stallone movies. Wish we got a sequel. The Crow, Brandon Lee, I'm just such a fanatic of this movie. John Carpenter's Christine, and this is one of those that has like the special type of case. I don't know if it's like a rental case or what it is, but you can see the wear on this thing too, and the more wear the better for me. I like it when my cases are, you know, they show their age. Okay, next up, this is a movie that Alexandra Vaughn from my last haul sent me. Hitchcock. This is a Alfred Hitchcock movie, Rebecca. And then I got Tom Selleck and Gene Simmons in Runaway. Alien Resurrection. And I actually have an Alien box set that I'm going to show you pretty soon too. Alien 3. I think I have like 3 copies of Alien 3. But yeah, here's one of them. And Raiders of the Lost Ark, a classic, and this is one that if you're into collecting VHS, this is one that you definitely want. And then I got a Chucky movie, Bride of Chucky, one of the better Chucky movies actually. This is my prized VHS possession. I found this in a Goodwill. This is Splatter University in this like rental case. Love that though. That sound is just like music to my ears. But I actually lost this one in quite a few and recently just found them all. They were in a backpack sitting in my garage after my move. So glad I finally found these. Next up, I got Sixth Sense, M. Night Shyamalan classic, one of the better ones. The Haunting. This is one that kind of came and went with Catherine Zeta-Jones. Good little ghost movie. Showdown in Little Tokyo with Brandon Lee and Dolph Lundgren. Lundgren? I'll say that right. Stir of Echoes, Kevin Bacon. This, I think, is highly underrated. Came out around the same time as Sixth Sense. But, and I think Sixth Sense, the twist in that one kind of sucked up all the mojo of this movie. But this is a solid movie with a great twist ending. And then here's one of the better like obsession type movies, Single White Female from I believe '92 with Bridget Fonda, and Misery, a classic. I saw this in the theater twice when it first came out. Stephen King. This is another one of those Skinamax nasties, Red Blooded American Girl. It's a vampire movie with Heather Thomas. Not a really good movie, but nice VHS there. This is one that I found at Goodwill, Candyman 3. I've only seen the first Candyman, haven't seen the rest of them, but pretty cool looking cover on the back. And then Valentine. This one doesn't even have a Blu-ray release yet. It's on DVD. I have the DVD, but I found the VHS, had to have it. Moving on, I got both Blade movies. Well, there's 3 of them, but I got the first 2 on VHS. Some motherfuckers always want to ice skate uphill. Die Hard with a Vengeance, one of the better Die Hard movies. I love this one, almost as much as the first one. Exorcist 2, The Heretic. I'm actually seeing Linda Blair at Spooky Empire in Orlando, Florida on the first weekend of April. And I'm gonna try to get her to sign this. One of my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, Commando. How badass is that? And it's all worn and just ripped up. Oh, look at that. You can even like rip the case up. Night of the Living Dead. Recently picked up the Criterion Edition Blu-ray. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to watch it on VHS first, or if I want to watch it on, it's like opposite ends of the spectrum quality-wise, I guess. But it would be cool to watch this in VHS first. And then Urban Legend, that was my last VHS review, actually. Had a lot of fun with this one. All right, next up we got another Gene Simmons movie with Rutger Hauer, Wanted Dead or Alive. Super, super underrated movie from the 80s. Good action movie. Love the ending. This is one I've never even heard of. I just saw it at a flea market and I just love the cover. I had to have it. It's called Demon Seed. Recently reviewed Final Destination 2. Here's the first Final Destination on VHS. The Shining, Stephen King. Need I say more? An essential for any VHS collection. Another one I've never heard of called Horror Express. I've heard that this is based on the same book as The Thing, the novel, Who Goes There? So, could be interesting. Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing. Panic Room, David Fincher, really solid movie. I don't think this one has a Blu-ray release either, actually. Here is one, A Little Shop of Horrors with a young Jack Nicholson. It's a Roger Corman presentation. Never seen this one either. And then I recently reviewed Over the Top for one of my patrons, Beth S. And then I found the VHS. So it could have been a VHS review, people, but it's even got like a signature on there too. I don't know who that is. The previous owner probably, but yeah. Okay, next up, a Friday movie, Friday the 13th, Part 5, in a rental case. Here you go. This might be one of the last VHS movies, House of a Thousand Corpses, and the third movie's coming out this year, I believe, so looking forward to that. 3 from Hell. Another VHS review I did, The Rage, Carrie 2, the sequel to Brian De Palma's Carrie, as well as I Know What You Did Last Summer with Jennifer Love Hewitt, one of the better 90s slashers. Here's one I might have seen this one, I don't remember. It's House on Haunted Hill, but I've heard this one's actually pretty good. A very underrated Stallone movie from the 70s, Nighthawks, with Rutger Hauer. Fantastic film, actually. Really good. Stallone in a beard. Need I say more? And here is the first Saw on VHS. And here's that Alien trilogy box set that Alexandria Vaughn sent me. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Just gorgeous. And I have both of the Escape movies, Escape from LA and Escape from New York. Here's LA, John Carpenter's Escape from LA. I think it's a fun movie. It's not a good movie, but it's a fun movie. The first Jeepers Creepers. John Carpenter's The Fog, one of my favorite VHS movies that I have, just because this one's probably hard to find. I could be wrong, but it looks awesome. And Stephen King's Dreamcatcher. Here is Rocky 4. I used to have this on VHS back, in the like 90s. And so I found it at Goodwill though. Rocky 4, one of my favorite movies. And then another Johnny Depp movie, Sleepy Hollow, Tim Burton directed. Okay, some of these I keep in my son's room, and I wanted to show you those too. This is the Star Wars trilogy, and these are in like pristine condition. Look at that, insane. The first Terminator, another VHS essential.
Here we go, Escape from New York. Look at that, bask in it. That is gorgeous.
The first Back to the Future, people, Marty McFly. Jesus. Check that out. That is Blade Runner, the first Blade Runner. I'm speechless. That is just gorgeous. Look at that. Okay, so now I gotta go grab my VHS movies that are in my actual backdrop. So here we go. Actually, I'm gonna take you guys off of the tripod and bring you around. Okay, here is my Halloween collection. That is Halloween H2O, Halloween 2. Just let you see what those look like. And let me take this Funko off. This is the Myers Funko Max from Stranger Things. And here you go. Here's Halloween 3, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, Halloween 6. I got them they're not in order, but yeah, Halloween 6. And Halloween Resurrection, yeah. And then we have Nightmare on Elm Street. Look at that. Crazy. Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. Highly underrated. Love that one. Oh, and here is another version of the first Halloween, because I have one down there below the Myers mask. So I will put that up there. Friday the 13th, the first one. Of course, Nightmare on Elm Street, the big 3 right there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, coming around, we have Scream 3, Scream 2, and the first Scream. This is a variant cover with Neve Campbell on the front, and I have the other version too. We're gonna move down here now, and here we go. We got Children of the Corn. Beautiful. I'm gonna take down the Jason mask, and we have Urban Legend Final Cut right there. And then behind that, I got Die Hard. And I used that Urban Legend Final Cut to prop Jason's mask up. Signed by Kane Hodder. And this is, just side note, this is the werewolf that Derek Mayo made me. Isn't that gorgeous? Thank you so much, Derek. And there's his copy of The Howling on Blu-ray. I'll show you a Blu-ray, why not? Okay, we're gonna move down now. This is Alien 3. I believe that's a beta. Now here's that Stranger Things VHS edition, even though it's not VHS, it's Blu-ray, but it looks like a VHS. This is a custom Drumdums Funko that my wife made. How badass is that? That's a Drumdums Funko. Yeah, but there's a different case for Alien 3. And then there's the Evil Dead Steelbook. And down here we have It. And then we got True Romance. There is True Romance, one of my favorite movies. Me and Cody Leach always talk True Romance. And here is another one of my favorite movies, Eddie and the Cruisers. And also John Carpenter's Assault on Precinct 13. I have not seen that yet. And then down here we got Waterworld and First Blood. I'm a massive Stallone fan. And then over here we have Karate Kid Part 2 and Ace Ventura. I'm not gonna pull that out, I'm just that lazy. And then we're gonna go over to the other shelf. Now, again, there's the Myers mask, there's Halloween. Do I have any? This is the Woody Bowen designed Drumdums Crow drawing. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me see if I have any VHS behind these Funkos here. No, I don't. Actually, I do. So I'm just gonna run around. Here we go. I got Pumpkinhead, Scream, Jason X, and then this is a brand new copy of The Hitcher. Look at that. Still in the plastic. Brand spanking new. The Hitcher. Let me take my Carrie Funko off. And over here, in back there, we got John Carpenter's Vampires and Lawnmower Man. And this book, the slasher movie book, is an essential book to have if you're a slasher fan. Very expensive now though, it's like 150 bucks. Here is The Ring, The Omen 4, The Awakening, and then Wishmaster 2. I have never seen any of the Wishmaster movies. Okay, moving down to the second row, there's my Crow figure that Bones Necro Zoo sent me. Gorgeous. This is a beta copy of Looker, a movie from 1980, 81, somewhere around there. There is Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Look how it's all torn up. Love that. Okay, and over here we got Silver Bullet. Take that out. Silver Bullet, Army of Darkness. I believe that's, yeah, there's none in the back there. So we got Batman, the first Batman, Tim Burton's, Jurassic Park and The Lost World. And then I gotta show you this one, Mad Max, the first Mad Max. And then in there you can see Maximum Overdrive. And then the last two I got, guys, is The Good Son and Deliverance. And then that tool, that's they made a VHS version of that, but it's also a DVD. This is the DVD version of Survival. And I believe this is pretty up there in price right now too. Has a live CD with it. But guys, that's it. That is my entire VHS collection. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to come over to Killer Flicks where we talk horror all day and every day. And on Fridays we do Free For All Fridays. Follow me at Drumdums on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. And now Stardust. If you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and Drumdum out.